6, 6, 6. Hello? Anybody here? Bro, this place is so cool. So we're right in front of the Netherland Plaza, also known as the Carew Tower. It's constructed in 1931. Same group of builders that built this. Well, actually it was one gentleman. Goes by the name of William Arlager. Don't quote me on that exact name. I may have said it wrong. But he was responsible not only for this building, but the Empire State Building, Penn Station, the DC Union Station, Lincoln Memorial. I mean, this guy was well known. Now, this happens to be one of the most haunted places in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's do this.
Yo, what happened to the American flag there? Look at the American flag. It's like all knotted up and stuff.
So you may be wondering why on earth are these Floridians, first of all, here in Ohio, in the middle of the winter time, but we're wearing short sleeve shirts. That's right, it is freezing out there. But here's the thing, we didn't want to be walking around with like a heavy jacket and coat because it is warm inside. Now, what the heck is that noise? Does it make noise like that? Oh. This place originally was designed with this new concept called a city within a city. The gentleman that originally built this, he was denied financing, which was really sad. It's kind of a blessing and a curse. Check out what happened. Being that he was denied this financing, he went ahead and sold all his stocks. I guess he had a lot of money in his stocks. Well, when he sold his stocks, he used that to build this project. Guess what happened after that happened?
The tremendous crowds which you see gathered outside the stock exchange are due to the greatest crash in the history of the New York Stock Exchange in market prices.
It was good that they denied him financing because the stock market crashed. I'm pretty sure this is what started and fueled the Great Depression. Oh, cool, look. I didn't even have to do any research. All you gotta do is come over here and read some of this. By the way, I did not read any of this to give you any of that information. I actually did my own research, but yeah. It started out, the idea in 1929, and it was built in a short amount of time, actually. I hear there was thousands of workers. I have no idea what that says. If you want to pause the video and read it, you're more than welcome. And like always, I lost James. Now, let's talk about this whole city within a city. He wanted to build something with this vision of not only a hotel, but like a shopping mall, and you can see that's what we have here. Offices, a place where people can come and not have to leave. You know, they could come and stay here. I hear James, but I heard a woman. Anyways, we'll talk a little bit more on the history later. There's a lot, and there's some cool haunted history here too. This goes to the hotel, and there is like a wedding or something going on up there, which is crazy because it's past midnight right now. I mean, wedding parties do go into, what, 3 a.m.? One of the things that I noticed right away when coming here to, it's owned by Hilton, by the way. Now it is, but it was always the Netherland Plaza, or, you know, the Carew Tower. I don't see the Carew name, but it has this striking resemblance to me with the Queen Mary. Like a lot of the woodwork, it looks really similar. Like I've never been to a place where I had like Queen Mary vibes, but it makes sense. It was built exactly around the same time in the 1930s as the Queen Mary. Now in the 1990s, they invested more money later on and they redid a lot of these shops. They brought in new vendors and there was an arcade. It'd be cool if that arcade was still here, but I feel like arcades are a thing of the past now.
Love arcades.
I know. There's still some places that have arcades.
Yeah. Dave
like,
Buster's.
Oh yeah, Dave Buster's,
cool,
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
That's right. Well, anyways, like if you look over here, You can kind of see some of that architecture. I'm going to take you inside here in a second. That's a pretty fancy stuff.
What? What happened?
Is that thing electric? I think somebody was just walking by right now and legit just gave that a good push. It's still freaking moving. Wait, this has to be electric.
Bro, I don't think they're electric. I went through, you gotta push it.
I guess I wouldn't say push. Is somebody out there?
Why would somebody do that to the door and not come in? That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe they were getting ready to come in. Oh, like it even says here, conserve energy. Please use revolving door. Because this must be an electric door.
This is definitely not an electric door.
Yeah. That's cool though. It's very 1930s.
Maybe the wind blew it?
What if some ghostesses were making their way inside? It's possible.
Toward us?
Okay, so one of the most compelling stories here is the story of the green lady. Or the lady in green, the green dress. James.
The lady in the green dress.
Did you poop yourself?
No.
You literally got like a shat stain. Here, let me see
That's
here.
because these
Let
are,
me see.
bruh, these are the pants I wore in the devil's butthole when I was sitting down. That's what happens. You sit down in the tunnel for an hour when you're trapped in there because of rain.
Total Queen Mary vibes right now. I found this little hidden area. Also found a little hidden door right there. But then when I went in there, it's security. Dude, check this out. There's like more like shops or something in here. Cool. That says Mayflower Room. Bro, it's spooky down here. Oh, this is the fitness center. It's also, well, it's Snap Fitness now, but like I said, it was originally built with a fitness center back in the day too. And it has a pool. It almost reminds me of like a dead mall.
I don't distribute this on a major level. Then you realize.
What the hell? Your phone just started going off? That's weird.
You know, a good song, but it's a
Well, I
good
heard
song.
noise down there.
I heard something down there too.
Why would my phone just go off like that? That is really strange. But didn't you hear like a noise down there? Right before my phone?
Maybe some of the wedding parties down here.
I don't hear anybody down here, bro.
Bro, there's something scary right behind you. I mean, even the railing right there, I mean, that's total Queen Mary vibe. When James and I first parked here for the first time at the Netherland, it's the Netherland, what?
Netherland Plaza.
I want to call it the Neverland Ranch. Netherland Plaza. So we park, they have a really cool parking area. We forget something because it said, you know, don't forget your ticket. Well, I go back to the car after we're already in the elevator and we pushed the button to the lobby. And we try to go back to the floor that our car was parked in. And we literally went through like 10 floors and we could not. I mean, it was like within.
I forgot what floor we parked on.
It was like a paradox. I mean, and what was crazy?
Every single floor, bro. Every single one.
What did all those floors have in common? They were empty.
They were empty, yeah.
They were empty. There was no cars. But when we just left our car, it was full of cars, or our parking lot, it was full of cars. And then like all of a sudden I was like, well, did we look at this floor? And we did, but we went back to it and the cars appeared. I don't know if that's ever happened to anybody else. It was really weird, off camera, but very interesting story. Maybe our mind was playing tricks on us. I literally thought that somebody spiked something in my drink or something. My Coca-Cola, by the way, I don't really drink. Check out this elevator.
Express elevator. How many floors does it say?
There's a lot of floors.
45 floors.
45?
It says 20, express elevator from 20 to 45.
Get out. This is probably one of the biggest hotels I've ever
Hands
stayed
down.
at.
Hands down.
All right, bro. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
I'll see you in a little bit.
All right. Let me know how that fourth floor goes. Right there, floor.
All right, fam. So James and I are gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna go to probably the more active floors. I'm gonna start out on the 3rd floor, which is where the woman in green or the lady in green has been seen. And this particular floor also is popular with the Kennedys. They love this floor. Oh, this place is so nice. So the Hall of Mirrors has a really unique story. Is that the door? Yeah, it is really noisy. And here, oh, don't tell me it's locked. No! There's gotta be another door. Gotta be another door. Oh, here we go. It is open. Oh, cool. I didn't know this was like a banquet hall or something. The Hall of Mirrors. What the heck? Story goes about the lady in green is that her husband died here as a builder. There's a couple different stories on how she died. Some say that it was a broken heart, but after she passed away. Hopefully I get your story right. She was starting to roam this area, perhaps, and I mean what I'm thinking is that her husband may have passed away in here, and that's how the legend goes. That's why this area is haunted. But yeah, some people have witnessed seeing this woman dressed in either a green dress or maybe she is, you know, her appearance looks green. It's beautiful. But you can see there's mirrors over there. It's really quiet in here. I am hearing noises all around me right now. I do have my phone with me and I was taking like a couple just random pictures. It is very dim in here, but it looks like it's a lot brighter than it is on my camera. But it sounded like one of these doors was shaking. I don't want to wander too much because I don't know if I'm really supposed to be here. I mean, that door was locked, but this one wasn't. Maybe I'll be fine. So John F. Kennedy and his wife used to love the Hall of Mirrors. I guess, yeah, it's a hall. But I didn't... Yeah, it's covered in mirrors. They say that mirrors are spirit portals. To me, these look like windows, but they are mirrors. Cool. Yeah, there's mirrors everywhere. Since the 1930s, they have been having like banquets here, weddings. Wonder how much that costs. This is a beautiful place. Beautiful. If you're watching this video and you have never been to the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio, even if you're just gonna have like some food at the restaurant, which by the way, was voted the best restaurant in the entire United States. That's right, here at this hotel, the Netherland Plaza. There's even a nightclub, so, you know, maybe you could have some drinks, have some food, and check this place out. Walk around and get a nice little tour. Bring your phone or a camera. Take lots of photos. Such a neat place. Not what I envisioned. Honestly, I'm blown away. I thought a hall of mirrors. I thought it was going to be like a hallway with mirrors. I didn't think it was going to be an actual like banquet hall. That's what this is. Hello? Anybody here? Do you want me to leave? Tap again. You just tap one time. I don't see anybody in there. This must be the Netherland Plaza, like a portrait of it. Probably the foyer, I don't know. Have not seen anything yet that looks like that, but I don't know. Maybe it's over here. Let's go look. The owners of this place have done an extraordinary job of keeping that old vintage charm, you know, from the 1930s and preserving it. I'm sure a lot of money goes into this place. That's where I was just a second ago, and I traveled all the way around, and I ended up here. Did not see this maintenance cart there. Maybe there is a maintenance worker floating around, but I don't see them. Maybe they're in here, in the unoccupied julep room. What's in here? Ooh, this is cool. It's like a little mini banquet room. There's a picture of what it looked like back in the 1930s. I find this super interesting, and you see it a lot in historical buildings, but there were like little chutes like this for mail back in the day. See, we're on the 3rd floor, and it would go to a post office box downstairs. Pretty awesome. Let's go to the 4th floor. Now this is another really haunted floor, and it does connect to the Hall of Mirrors. The Hall of Mirrors did have a balcony. Oh, hey. What's up, man? Anything interesting? Yeah. It got like hot. Bro, it's like really hot in here. What? What's the matter? What the hell happened? Feel like you seen a ghost or something.
Yeah, I was walking by a door. Somebody opened it to come out, so I put my camera like down like this. Didn't even record it, and I look. There's nobody there, and I show it. There's nobody there.
So you thought, so it's really funny when I got on the 3rd floor, well, right before when I got on the elevator, you know, you went to the 4th floor and I went, there was a, forgot to mention this, there was a couple that like walked into the elevator, like I was filming and stuff and I was going to show you the elevator, and they walk in, I'm like, I put the camera down. So, but that happened to you, but there wasn't anybody there.
Dude, there was nobody there. Like,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Have you tried to?
Did you find the Hall of Mirrors?
The Hall of Mirrors is downstairs.
Okay.
It's downstairs.
Wait, on the 3rd floor.
This is the Hall of Mirrors right here.
This is the Hall of Mirrors?
Yeah. Okay, look, it's not what you're thinking. It's not like a hallway like that. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be an actual hallway.
This is it?
It's an actual, like, huge hall. Like a
Oh, we
banquet
can't
hall.
get in here. I already tried.
Oh, you tried to go in there?
Yeah, but I will tell you this. I did this, and then I was recording, and I heard something like that.
I heard the same thing, but
Really?
downstairs. It was something with the door. I think some of these doors are electronically locked. That may be, but there is a door open downstairs.
That could be true.
You could totally check it out.
Like sometimes there is a reasonable explanation for things sometimes that we just don't realize.
I try to find a reasonable explanation. I mean, maybe, you know, it could be a not so reasonable explanation, but it's always, I mean, it could be
Yeah, that does
some
happen.
wind. It does happen, yeah.
It does happen.
But if you go downstairs,
Okay,
directly
yes,
beneath
right now.
us is the side door is open, and dude, it is gonna blow your mind.
Really?
It's literally probably one of the most beautiful things.
I'm gonna go check it out.
You remember that hall at the Queen Mary where it had like the dance floor that we found?
We didn't get in the first couple of times we went.
Right,
Yeah.
and we accidentally, like, they left the door open and we
Yes,
got
dude,
in.
It was huge. It was
Beautiful. That is like,
It's like that?
it's like that, but a more beautiful version of that. I mean, the one on the Queen Mary is beautiful, but this is like, it just takes your breath away,
I gotta
bro.
go check it out.
It's nice. And there is some spooky sounds going on down there.
Really?
Spooky sounds. Yeah, I heard some taps. I heard something with the door. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was when you were up here messing with this door.
Oh,
maybe that's what I heard.
Could have been.
Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to rule it out. Maybe that could have
each
been.
other, maybe. It does happen. All right.
All right, bro.
What do you want to do after you just going to another floor?
You know what? Let's go all, there's like so many floors here.
Start picking random floors?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Maybe we'll roll together. You want to roll together?
How about we meet up at a certain time? You want to?
Oh, you know what?
Call me when you're ready to meet up.
I'm going to do a live stream of us filming, us sleeping.
Really?
Yeah.
A live stream of us?
I got a lot of people excited about it. Yeah, we're going to do that.
Wait a minute. You talk to me about this first.
Well, we're talking about it now.
The camera gonna be on you then.
No, it's going to be on both of us.
While we're sleeping all night?
Yeah. I mean, bro, we got like 5 hours. It's super late right now. It's like almost 2 in the morning. We'll talk more about it.
All right.
We'll talk more about it.
Well, I hope you don't fart in your sleep like usual.
This is called Rosewood. Rosewood? Oh, this is spooky. I have no idea what goes on this 4th floor, but when we were talking to the receptionist, downstairs, or the person that checks you in, concierge, she said that the 3rd and the 4th floor are the ones that people have seen the most and experienced the most. We have been to our room already. Our room is on the 6th floor. Remember I was telling you how a lot of famous people have stayed here? Well, Elvis Presley stayed in the room that we're staying the night right now. If you don't know who Elvis Presley is, you're missing out, man. Also known as the King. What's in here? Carnival on real ice. Oh, look at those photos. Dang. I'm thinking Rosewood is another banquet hall. Could be wrong. Okay, it's locked. It's hard to make out what's in there. I've been to many haunted locations. Of course, there's some that you just feel like a negative energy. I'm not getting those vibes here. Nothing negative. Like I said, I feel like I'm on the Queen Mary. Really sad situation going on right now with the Queen Mary. If anybody that's connected to the Historical Society with the Queen Mary wants to reach out to me, I would love to go over there, maybe do a really cool video. I mean, I'm talking about the coolest video I've ever done on the Queen Mary. There's talks out there of the Queen Mary being just, left and sunk into the ocean. And it's because of the costly repairs to keep up with the Queen Mary. Supposedly, like, the pool area is falling apart and there's water getting in. And I do not want to see the Queen Mary be lost forever. That would absolutely break my heart. I feel like there's somebody following me right now. Conference coordinator. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure they had so many different conventions. Like I said, it was like, what was that? Oh, maybe it was the elevator. Yeah, it's the parking garage. I'm telling you, it's like a paradox. When it opened, the Karu Tower Garage was the world's most automated garage. Cool. While I was walking, in that area where the Hall of Mirrors is, but the balcony top on the 4th floor, I couldn't help but feel like there was a bunch of people watching me. Maybe it's because you're watching me. No, it really felt like there was, you just feel like somebody's maybe behind you or on the side of you, like it was that feeling. It was called the Karu. I haven't been outside very much of the building. Was it always called the Netherland Plaza? Or was that the original name? I don't know. Beautiful. Whoa, cool. Check it out. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like a conference center. I'm gonna piss my pants if it does it back on the other side. Maybe number 2. Probably just guessed, hotel guest. things have quieted down here quite a bit. James and I started filming. It was almost like, I think 12, yeah, it was midnight. We're like, yeah, people are gonna be sleeping now. Apparently not. What's over here? Maybe this is a suite. That's pretty sweet. That whole live streaming thing that I was talking about, if you didn't know, I have a channel that is dedicated to just live streams now. Anytime I've done a live stream, or sometimes when I do live streams on this channel or my vlog channel, there are times where I'll delete those live streams because I've noticed that it kind of takes away from the whole like edited video experience. So I wanted to have a channel where it was just live streams. I could leave the live streams up, you could watch them whenever. Well, I kind of had this idea to do a live stream. I've done it before actually, but not with James. I'm gonna do a live stream tonight where our fams are gonna be able to help us out. Maybe there's a sound that they hear at a certain timestamp. Maybe they see something. One thing about the room that we're staying in, I'm calling it the Elvis room. It's really, really quiet. So if we hear any noises, that's gonna freak me out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight because I am exhausted. I'm working right now off of maybe 4 hours of sleep. All right, so we're back on the 4th floor. It's another one of those mail chutes. Pretty cool. Let's go to the very top floor. A lot of floors don't have 13. Like 13 was like a bad luck number. Alrighty, let's go to the 27th floor. Oh no! Okay, so just a little bit ago, I actually had to run back to the room. Hopefully this opens. Okay, the L works. Okay, I gotta share something funny with you. So my friend James left his phone out and I grabbed it and I put, one time I got freaky with a sandwich. Well, it was meant to say sandwich, but I spelled it snadwich because I was trying to do it real fast. A little bit later, I left my phone alone and James grabbed it and wrote this. Do you ever pick a wedgie, then smell your fingers after to make sure they are still fresh? I tend to do that way too often. You spelled too wrong, buddy. I never spelled too wrong. Never leave your phone alone around your goofy friends. And I'm not deleting this. You should definitely go through this comment thread here. It's actually pretty funny. Speaking of James, I lost him. I had to go down to the front desk and get a new card because when I went to go get a brand new battery for my camera, I ended up leaving my key card inside the room and locked myself out. So, yeah. On a positive note, remember how earlier there was a whole party going on in here? Now it's empty and it's quiet. Whoa. Cool. Probably some people cleaning. Oh, check it out. It's a mermaid. Cool. Oh, it's another mermaid over there. I love mermaids so much that I got one tattooed on my arm. Now we get to go back into the elevator. You gotta go up, but you have to have a key card to make the elevator work. This one. Okay, cool. I want to show you how many freaking floors there are. You can see right here, they skipped 13 and went right to 14. So where's the 13th floor? Or is this really the 13th floor? And instead of 29 floors, there's really 28 floors. Well, let's check out the 29th floor. Oh, come on, you're not gonna work now? What if I want to go to my floor? Oh. Okay, now it worked. There we go. That was weird. I'll tell you what, this elevator is fast. We were going through floors so quick. My ears are popping. More mirrors. A lot more mirrors. Dude, it's so pretty. Wow. That's where the Cincinnati Bengals play. Pretty cool. Cincinnati's really pretty. There's a lot more mirrors here than on my floor. was certain that people were gonna come out of that elevator, and I even had my camera down because I didn't want to disturb anybody. This looks exactly like my floor. I'm on the 6th floor. It's funny because a little bit earlier I ran into a maintenance worker inside of one of the elevators, and he gets off at the wrong floor. He's like, oh, no, this is the wrong floor. He's like, all these floors look exactly alike. So yeah, I have to agree with him. We're on the very top floor. It's a massive building. I want to say there's like 561 guest rooms. Yeah, like I said, Elvis loved coming here, and he stayed in the room that we're in right now. This thing really shakes. Whew. Ears popping again. So we just went from the 29th to 28th floor with, the missing 13th floor. I never noticed we have mirrors here too. And they're facing each other like portals. I forgot. There's people sleeping. It's all love. Anytime you come to a haunted location, especially hotels, always ask the workers, especially with hauntings and things like that, because there's a lot that they know that is not available online. Now, one thing I found out, supposedly there was a room 666 on this floor. This says that it goes from room 634 to 658. So if room 666 existed, if that is true, it more than likely would have been on this side. And that's where we're staying. Another really freaky thing is, check this out. 6, 6, 6. And then over here, 6, 6, 6. Okay, you ever seen the movie The Shining? Total Shining vibes here. Somebody coming. A lot of noises in these old buildings.
No clickbait, fam. This is a legit road called 666. Such a coincidence that it's a haunted road. Decided to take a walk on the bridge, and then maybe a little bit later we're going to try that experiment with driving over the bridge and see if anything happens to our car. Maybe we'll park it. Now, one thing I noticed is right when we pulled up to the bridge, it looks like they started construction on a brand new bridge next to it, which means one of two things. Well, could be two things too. The bridge was so haunted that they're gonna tear it down soon and they built a new one, or the bridge is still haunted and they're just gonna tear it down anyways because it's a 1-lane highway and the other one's gonna be a little bit bigger. I mean, it could be a couple different factors, who knows. But what's going on with that light right there?
Yeah, I know. That's kind of
Right when we pulled in.
strobing.
Roland has an EMF meter,
You're going right.
and it's pretty high tech, man. Look at that.
Can't, I need a light on it.
There you go.
There you go. So right now it's kind of barely moving. It's 0.
Okay.
And we're gonna see what happens when we go on that bridge there.
Bro, look, so this is the new bridge right here. And it's obviously like it's closed off. Look how creepy it looks. I've been to a lot of bridges before. This one's pretty scary. What's the actual name of this bridge?
Besides 666.
Besides 666. I keep hearing like cars.
Yeah, it sounds like 50 car coming behind.
I'm gonna turn the light on. Oh, this is sketch, bro. This is sketch. You know what I smell? I don't know if you smell it. It smells like somebody's been burning rubber, like doing burnouts.
Like a Mustang burning out.
Could be.
Yeah, it does. It's like burnt rubber, like
Yeah.
tires.
What's down there?
There's a railroad track down there too.
It's super quiet. This is like broken right here. Look. car coming. I think there's a car coming behind us. Is it a Mustang?
It sounded like it sounded like a four-banger Mustang. It sounded like a V8.
Yo, there was a car hauling ass behind us right now. I'm pretty sure I should like seen that. Like it's gone. Look at that. Unless he turned around.
I watched this right.
That was weird.
Alright, I can't see that thing. Does it read anything?
No, nothing. We're on road 666. Never been on road 666 ever in my life.
God.
So was Brianna like on, she was on that bridge right there when that happened?
Yeah, up there. She was up there. And that's when the headlights started flickering, and then she saw, Brittany saw like headlights from the Mustang in the back, and then it just like came up real fast and then faded away. It's like,
Oh, it was Brittany. It wasn't Brianna?
Well,
Or Brianna?
Brianna was with Brittany one time
Oh, okay.
when it had a malfunction, but Brittany's the one that originally drove first and experienced that.
Oh.
But then Brianna went along with her, and she had the malfunctions with the the headlights and everything.
Yeah.
They started flickering and everything.
Yeah, what if a
Brittany's
car
the one
just...
that saw the Mustang in the rearview mirror?
That's kind of like on an incline, that
Yeah.
bridge right there.
Yeah.
So if somebody's hauling ass, we're going to get ran over. I'll show the other side of this bridge. This is it right here.
Yeah, that's it. Whoa.
Oh, look, I see headlights. I think. Oh, I've seen some headlights. Does this keep going?
Yeah.
How far down does this go? Dude, I just heard like a woman right now. Is anything happening with that? Does it beep at all?
No, the numbers just move when it detects something.
We don't know a whole lot about the person that lost their life on this bridge that was driving a Mustang. From what they say, I mean, it could be an urban legend. One thing certain, Roland's daughter was here. Well, both of his daughters were here, and they experienced something. They both did, right?
Yeah. It's just that my oldest is the one that saw the actual headlights.
Okay.
And there was nothing there. It's like it just came up and then vanished.
I mean, as we were walking over the bridge, we seen a car coming up fast. I mean, maybe it turned around.
Now, I don't know if the Mustang was speeding through here, and since it's a one-way bridge, then there was a car coming this way and it had a head-on.
Oh, that makes sense.
Very possible what happened.
Right. But we did just...
It just like jumped up to 28 for a minute.
Yeah, Roland said this jumped up a second ago as we were walking over the bridge. Maybe it was right where it happened. We want to talk to the spirit of the person that lost their life here. Was it in a Mustang? Hate? Was it a hate crime? No? Want to leave? What's the name of the ghost that haunts this bridge? What? What's your name? Say that again, I can't understand you. Getting any of that? Harry? Is your name Harry? Yes. Yeah, I heard yes. You want to ask a question?
Were you driving a Mustang?
What? Wreck?
Do you have family here?
No, Fred. Go? Where are you at? Ask. I did ask. Where you at? Want to know where you're at? Should we drive our car on this bridge? Whoa, what's the matter? Something just touched your shoulder?
Touched my shoulder.
Did something just touch Roland's shoulder?
Something just touched my shoulder.
It said a ghost. What's your name? Tom. It said Tom, and then it said ghost. Tom again? Did it say Tom again? This isn't Tom, my boy Tom, is it? Or is this another? I mean, Tom's a very common name. Oh, that started spiking?
Yes, it's on at the 10.
Okay, Tom, what do you want? I swear it repeated what I just said right now. What's gonna happen if we drive our car on this bridge? Did it say crash? Okay, we're gonna do the unthinkable. We're gonna drive our car over this bridge that any day now is gonna be decommissioned. I mean, from the looks of it, looks like they built a brand new bridge right next to it. It's not even that far from being an actual bridge. I mean, they're probably just working on inspections and working out the... You all right?
That sounded like a Mustang.
Oh, it did. Oh, that's like from behind you. Like,
Yeah. Freak.
There's no car coming. Oh, let's go. Let's go back to the car.
We need to get the car.
Let's try this out. This is such a skinny bridge.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe it. Cars go over this. Oh gosh. What the heck?
Some people speed through it because they're afraid of this bridge, so that's why they don't take their time.
Oh
Which
wow.
can cause another wreck. So I've seen a wreck almost happen because someone was speeding through here. It's like someone coming that way and the other way.
We're legit on the bridge. Stopped.
Yeah.
Look, there's the bridge.
Right here. Right doors, what I'm saying. That
What exactly? Oh, shit. Oh, okay, hold on.
What the heck?
Okay, I gotta. All right. My biggest fear was it like the bridge was gonna collapse or something. It started like underneath us started going boom, boom.
Yeah. What the freak was that, man?
Okay, we had to cut that a bit short because I don't know. It almost felt like something was hitting the back. But then the sound sounded like there was something beneath us.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back over it, but the other way.
Freaking.
We have to.
Two of these. It's another one.
Wait, there's another bridge?
Yes, right there, straight ahead. I mean, it's all in the same area.
Okay, we're gonna go over this bridge too. This is another. I believe the bridge that we were on is the actual one, but here's another bridge right here on Highway 666. We're gonna go back over this bridge again. Wait a minute, what if we get into a head-on collision with another car?
That's probably, like you said, that has to be how that Mustang driver got killed, because flying the opposite direction and you can't see because of the hill.
Oh gosh. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, I'm probably gonna regret this, but we're gonna stop again.
Is that a Mustang?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh, okay.
Dude, like, that's some legit, man. That
You caught that and I caught
yes,
that.
we both got it.
It kind of sounded like something was maybe pushing us. Maybe the wood is collapsing. All right. What he did. I don't know.
What the
Maybe I need to move to a different spot. Okay, I'm gonna move right here. Is there any spirits here with us? Touch my car. Go ahead, you can do it again.
Whoa. What the freak was that?
That was outside.
Yeah. That was both outside and it felt like it's under the car at the same time.
It's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
I'm scared. What a sketchy bridge, dude.
Yeah.
All right, fam, so we really didn't experience lights flickering, anything like that. It was more so of, I don't know, let me know here in the comments if you think that was the wooden bridge that we were on, like getting ready to collapse. I mean, it's quite possible. Was it something paranormal? Was something trying to push us? I kind of felt like something was trying to push us.
Yeah, I don't know, it just felt like under us. It felt like it was kind of giving a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of both. It's very strange. I'd like to know your thoughts here in the comments. I did hear, I don't know if Roland heard it, but I heard a woman scream, "Hold me." It wasn't help me, it was hold me, like hold me. You know, maybe it was a woman that was driving that Mustang, and maybe before she died, someone was comforting her and she said, "Hold me." Maybe that's something that she wanted to say. I'm not sure. I know that there was a lot of spirit box communication, a lot of spirits coming through my spirit box. So let me know here in the comments what you think you may have heard. This was definitely a fun little investigation. I want you to go show Roland some love. I'm gonna leave his channel link down below in the description. You may or may not know, he had a channel before. He still posts on that channel, and he did the whole like scary clown series, and a lot of you know him from that. Had a channel called All Tube for Kids at the time. I used to watch it. The guy's been on YouTube really long time, has millions of followers. Go show him some love. You want me to add anything?
I think that's it. We're gonna probably need to
gonna bathe in some holy water.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You ain't kidding, man. That was freaky.
Roland got touched too. Like what?
Yeah, my shoulder. Like I feel like somebody took a finger and just like poked right in here.
Wow.
And so like Omar wasn't doing that because he's on that side of me.
Yeah.
And no one else was with us.
If you saw or heard anything else that maybe we may have missed, let me know here in the comments. Put a timestamp. I love when you guys do that. Follow me on social media, and also have a vlog channel for some of you that may not know. I have more content out there. I usually upload on this channel once a week, usually on Saturdays or maybe Sundays sometimes. On my other channel, the Omar Gosh Vlogs, I upload sometimes every other day, sometimes every day. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in, and sometimes I could be busy. That's why I can't upload every day. Like I'm busy. Last couple of days, been traveling a lot. I'll leave a link down below to that channel too. Gotta go for now before we leave. Give me keys.